We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And there's Lloyd Neighbors. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. One play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Catch is made. It's Dalen Hyatt. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Darts out of the shotgun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
From the pistol, he gave to Scatteroo. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Viking 18, Mustang 19, Buffalo 18, Viking 18.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT paint. Let's get set.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. He's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Stop. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third
and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Handoff headed left to Brown. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
From the red zone on 1st. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
11 MT, paint.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Giants' 16-yard line.
Burrow on the play action. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Jamar Chase.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 12.
Here again, it's Burrow. He gets it to Fant. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT, Kate. 11, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Shot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up their opening drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here goes Dart to the air. Gets him on the out route. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. It's Scatterbroo on 2nd down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Back to 60. Back to 6. Buffalo 18.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. 180. 11. Got.
Burrow setting up the play action. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he gets him around 6 there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
You know, don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Third and short, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Ooh, left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
Spoon here for Scatterboot. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Scatterboot now from the gun. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Your start now. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the lines. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Driving forward with Scatterboot. And they're on him on the outside. He kicked it away from the middle, but it will not get close to the marker. It's 4th down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can.
Play action now. Burrow. To the right side and reeled in on Chase. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Stop.
The 1st down carry for Brown. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Stop. Right 80, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
They'll try it right with Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Right 80. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. This one taken in by Chase. We'll be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
They'll run here on first down. We're looking a couple of yards past the line. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Right 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Starting the half with a gift to Brown. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
11 MT. Right 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm one, right?
First down. First and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. Passes this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Stop. Right 80. What is that? Stop.
Give on second, it's Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good. We're off Bengals.
11, 11, 11.
First and 10 at the
Good start.
32-yard line.
Burrow setting the throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 12. Stop. Stop.
Here's Brown again. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That one's complete right side. That's where he sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
On one, right?
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Can. Start.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
McPherson's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second-half lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Running with Scannaboo. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Going right back to Scannaboo. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. The Giants are set to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Along the outside, he crosses midfield. At the 20. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 9-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dark on the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down. New set of downs from the 37. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
One play action with Darts. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and find those completions outside the pocket.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Scatterboo. So we're through 3 here. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Darts. Finds him over the middle. The tackle at the 38. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that rim. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Gets it to him on the screen. And they take him down right along the 30.
Let's call the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Dart gonna throw again. It's on target to Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Touchdown, Giants.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1, ready?
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11. Dot.
Burrow on first down. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Kate, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard. All of a sudden, now you're defending the lead.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11. Stop. 180. 12. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's back to throw. He finds Fant. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. He's going to be hauled down to the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to rock the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with it collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the
On 2, ready?
Gotta think this is 4 down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Running for it with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Giants 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now it's Scatterboot. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Scatterboot. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. If you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Darts out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
He's still going at the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body, and these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Hits his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rolling back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Trying to set this up quick.
And the Giants first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. Well, he certainly got some of a Brock with that play-action look, but just not enough to pay it off with 6.
Did well to sell it, didn't they, Kate?
Yeah.
But that's probably the one shot you get at play action. Likely going to simplify it here and just try to punch it in the end zone.
So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. The kick is good. He got it. And that ties this game. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
17-yard line.
First down, Burrow to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. How close they got, the touchdown was in play. You gotta hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now it's his turn in overtime. Complete to Hyatt. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. Has some daylight through the 40. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in a double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Scannaboo now from the gun. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown.
And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead in this game. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the